Go to breakfast. All right, cool. What time we showing up? Oh man, let's do 9 o'clock. Now I'm the person if you tell 9 o'clock. Okay? I'm gonna be there probably 8:45, 8:50, but I'm not gonna get there right at 9 o'clock. So I didn't know my friend was setting me up because he was. What's up? How you doing? Welcome back to A Moment in Time with yours truly, Aaron Thomason. I'm super excited that you're with me, but I want to know, did you like it? Did you share it? Did you give it away? Are you helping people? And are you letting them know that we're getting better together? All right. So I want us to reflect a little bit deeper through a couple of stories when I talked about the concept recently about where are you? Right? Because we know that's the second question you have to answer when trying to build the clarity that leads to the confidence on the path that you're going to take. So the second question I want us to get deeper into through these two stories that I was thinking about the question is, where are you? So the first one, shout out to one of my best friends, my man Ken. Now growing up, me and this dude hung out all the time. Grew up at church together. We hung out, cracked a bunch of jokes. When I got out of college, that's my man. Where you saw him, you saw me. He's one of the only people to stand up in my wedding. I was in his. That's my guy, right? That's my dude. We didn't travel together. Like my man, it's $100 grand. So when he says, hey man, we getting ready to go to breakfast. We used to do this a lot with our friends in our young adulthood. Go to breakfast. All right, cool. What time we showing up? Oh man, let's do 9 o'clock. Now I'm the person if you tell 9 o'clock. Okay? I'm gonna be there probably 8:45, 8:50, but I'm not gonna get there right at 9 o'clock. So I didn't know my friend was setting me up because he was. He would tell me 9 because he knew that would be a busy time at one of our favorite restaurants, and then I would get in line and then hold our spaces. So this dude wouldn't show up till 9:30, just as I was getting there, 10 o'clock, as I was getting to the line to be able to talk about our seats. And I'm on the phone asking him the question, where are you? Oh, bro, I'm on my way. Oh, bro, I'm on my way. And here's what I want you to understand. Why am I telling you that? It's because sometimes asking yourself the question, where are you? Some of you have used it to indict yourselves to feel like you're late, to feel like you're not on time, to feel like you're supposed to be someplace before then. And guess what? Maybe you were. But maybe like my friend Ken, you had always intended to get there at this particular time, so there's no rush. But you got other people. See, I'm the other person that's trying to hurry up and speed him up and get him to think through like, yo, dog, where you at, man? You late, da-da-da-da. In his mind the whole time, he said, I'm right on time. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I want to be encouraging through that story to not allow for somebody else to get you excited about where you're supposed to be, and knowing that you're right on time. You're right where you're meant to be. The mistakes that you made, that was preparing you to be where you are. The things that you went through allows for you to take advantage of what you want to do right now. Guess what? Maybe you weren't prepared to be a steward or faithful over the moment that's getting ready to happen in your life. So when you ask yourself, where are you? I want you to be clear that you're where you're supposed to be. And it's not an indictment, and don't let the me on the phone rush the Ken in you to get someplace faster when you're right on time and you're going to be there. And guess what? Every time you got there, we'd have an amazing time, and we do it again and we do it again. And now for almost 40 years of him being my friend, we've been doing just that. He gonna tell me what time? I ask him now, what's the real time? So I don't get frustrated. So then we arrive together and I don't go through that frustrated space. Second thing I want us to talk through, this other story. I was in college, going to a friend's wedding. I went to school in Indiana. The friend's wedding was in Denver, Colorado. Broke college students with my choir director and some other folks. I'm singing in the wedding, and we're driving from Indiana to Denver, Colorado. That's 18 hours, people. Never want to do that ever again in my life. 18 hours straight. That's a long time. Woo! Lord have mercy. You can tell I'm having some flashbacks. Well, somehow I got stuck with the night shift driving. You know what happens in the night shift? People go to sleep in the car. So everybody's is sleep in the car except one person. And literally as we're driving through the night, and for all the young people that's checking this out, this back in the days when you didn't have GPSs, you had a printed off piece of paper for MapQuest, and we thought we was doing something with MapQuest. Come on. Not the old school maps where you had to pull that thing out and you looking through and, hold on, let me see. Nope, it was MapQuest. You print it off and you staple it, and then you be flipping through, okay, we on this page right here. Yup, you getting ready to see this. So I got my MapQuest directions. It's the middle of the night. I got one other person that's up with me. And all of a sudden, what happens? The road is closed. Wait a minute, hold on. Now, I ain't never been here before. At that time, I had never been to Denver. I definitely don't know where I'm going in the middle of the night. And I promise you, I can't even tell you what state we were in, but I knew it was dark. I saw some mountains and I was getting nervous. Now, here's what I want you to show you. Somehow, I had the wherewithal, because I had people dependent on me, to say, where can I find some help to get where I'm going to? I don't know where I am. It's probably not safe to stop. Where can I find some help? Literally, when I said that, when they put us off the freeway, I could see a semi truck getting ready to go dark. I saw the tail lights. I saw the corner they were turning. I said, go follow the semi. I literally start flooring it to get behind the semi truck. And the semi truck, I followed all the way through until it got us back on the freeway, right where my MapQuest direction said we were supposed to be. Here's why I tell you that story. Is that in that moment, I could have been so distraught and disturbed that it would have stopped my progress where I was going. What was the advantage? The advantage was there was nobody else awake but one person to get nervous, to give me other instructions, that I got a chance to think. I got a chance to think on my own and figure out what was the best move. And the next part of the advantage was there was a semi. There was somebody that knew where the heck they were going. I had never been there before, but somebody else knew how to get us back on the right track. And so again, if you're asking the question, where are you? You might be at a point in your life that your relationships have been bad. Maybe you need to go find a semi, a proverbial semi that can guide you through, a coach, maybe some books, a webinar, a sermon series, or something that can help you through getting through these tough times with this repeated theme of bad relationships. Maybe you're frustrated on your job. Maybe you need to actually allow for somebody to coach you to be able to help you understand more of who you are and where you are to take advantage of going through some of the dark places of your career to get to where you want to get to. Maybe you've been fired. Maybe your business, is blown up. And you're trying to figure out, I know I'm supposed to be a business owner, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe you need somebody else to shine a little light in your dark space for you to follow through. Because even in the shock that I was in that moment that, whoa, wait a minute, where are we going? I still had an opportunity where I got a chance for somebody that had known the path to help me through it. So here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to put in the comments and say, hey, big fella, I need a little help on this path, or I'm thankful for this person because they showed me the path because it was dark and I didn't know where I was going. I didn't have a clue what was next, but that person, I'm grateful they got me there, or I need some help for somebody to shine some light so I can get back on track. I know the direction I'm headed. I knew, just like you, I knew I was headed west, but I didn't know what was next. I just need to get back on track and get in the right direction. I want you to put that for me in the comments. And if you know somebody, let me do the work. Send them this video. Send it to them and say, hey, you need to be checking this out because I know you're trying to get someplace. Maybe you need to ask yourself these questions, or reach out to Aaron yourself and see if he can help you create the clarity to breed the confidence. Listen, I'm excited that you stopped by. And here's what I want you to remember. Just because you started out on this journey to get better doesn't mean that you weren't already good. So until next time, I'll see you then.